Hi guys, so it's definitely been a little while since I've posted a video, but I'm still so passionate about veganism. So I wanted to post some more videos so I can inspire and educate everyone on veganism. So I was thinking like what videos to do because I have a lot of video ideas like in my head and everything. But I get asked a lot of questions all the time about veganism, so I thought I should do like a Q&A about like frequently asked questions I get regarding veganism. So let's get into it. The first question is, how long have you been vegan? Okay, so I've been vegan for a little over 4 years. It's definitely like the best lifestyle change I've ever made. And like the only thing I regret about going vegan is not going vegan sooner. I've been passionate about animal rights my whole life, so if I had been exposed to the vegan lifestyle, I definitely would have gone vegan at a very early age, but I just didn't have like the education and resources about it. But yeah, so like I've been vegan for about 4.5 years, but I wish I had gone vegan sooner. The second question is, why did you go vegan? Okay, so there are like so many reasons I went vegan, but the number one reason was for ethical reasons, like for the animals, because I've always had a very strong attachment to animals, and I feel like all children do. So I was naturally very bonded with animals, and like they were my friends and everything. And once I made that connection that meat means a dead animal, like I didn't want to eat it anymore, so I became a vegetarian at an early age, but I just didn't really know about the cruelty behind the dairy and egg industries until I was a little older. But then I learned about all the health benefits of a plant-based diet and the environmental destruction that animal agriculture causes, and I did not want to be a part of that. So I transitioned to a fully vegan lifestyle a few years ago, and I will post like a video about my vegan story, like a longer version. This is like the shorter condensed version. The third question that I get often are like vegan makeup brands that I use. So a lot of people have like transitioned to, like a plant-based diet, but they're still using makeup that has been tested on animals or has animal ingredients, and I'm definitely passionate about having no animal ingredients in my food, in my clothes, or in my makeup. Or so I just definitely like do a lot of research to make sure that I am not supporting, cruelty to animals. So almost all of my makeup is from 100% pure. I'll definitely leave the link in the description box below so you guys can check them out. But they're definitely like the best company I found. They're all natural, no like synthetic dyes or fragrances. It's all like fruit pigmented makeup. So I use that for like lip products, eyeliner, mascara. Pretty much like most of my makeup is from 100% pure, and they're definitely my favorite company. How do I eat vegan while traveling? Because I do travel a lot, and I have some travel videos on here from when I traveled while being vegan in Canada and the Grand Canyon. But I recently have traveled abroad to Italy, and I did not film a video there. I'm sorry about that, but I did eat like great food there. So I can promise you Italy has some very good vegan food. Italy is pretty progressive when it comes to vegan options, in the sense they have pizza marinara on their menu, which is just like dough, sauce, and oregano, and like basil probably, so it doesn't even have cheese already on it. So there's a vegan pizza on pretty much every Italian menu already. There's also spaghetti pomodoro, which is completely vegan, just spaghetti, tomato sauce, and basil. There are all vegan options already on the menu, but I definitely recommend, especially traveling overseas where they may not speak English, get Google Translate so you know how to effectively communicate with them. Know some of their language, such as if you don't want cheese, like senza formaggio, or like senza latte, like without milk and everything. So just be respectful to them too, and for the most part they'll be respectful back to you. Also just do a lot of research on your own, like where you can eat and like what's already vegan in their country or wherever you're going. Just like on Happy Cow, there's so many restaurants on Happy Cow. Another question I often get is, do I receive any backlash when it comes to veganism? And my answer to that is, thankfully, no. Honestly, everyone's been really respectful when it comes to veganism, but of course you'll always get some closed-minded and like more negative people. Of course you always get like more closed-minded and negative people, but like you just have to be as positive as you can be and act as a force of inspiration. And really don't let those negative people come into your life too much. And I really definitely believe in the law of attractions. Like what you reflect is what you attract. So I definitely try to reflect positivity, and then more like open-minded people come into my life as opposed to closed-minded. But I know it's hard if your friends and family, don't support your vegan lifestyle, but I think the best we could do is just act as an inspiration for others and try to educate them to our best of our ability. Another question I often get related to veganism, and it's a very good question too, it's would I date or marry a meat eater? And I feel like these are two different questions because dating and marrying someone are two different things. Would I date an omnivore? Yes, as long as they're open-minded and respectful about my lifestyle, because veganism is not a diet to me, it is definitely a lifestyle, and it's based on morals and values. So if someone doesn't respect my individual morals and values, like, it would not work. In my experience, everyone has been very open-minded to veganism and learning more about it, which is just amazing. I really respect people trying, like if they take me to a vegan restaurant or an animal sanctuary, that shows that they're trying, and that's like, compassion is the most attractive thing. I could never be in a relationship with someone that was closed-minded and didn't respect my views at all, because it's just, you need like a partnership, someone that respects you, because respect and understanding and like mutual trust is so important, and if that's not reciprocated in the individual, like, it would just not work for me. So someone would definitely have to be open-minded, and I would really love them to transition to a vegan lifestyle. But of course I'd understand, like, you know, they'd need some time, like it's a gradual transition, so I'd give them time, but I'd really hope that they'd be open-minded to transitioning in the future. Would I marry a meat eater? I would not marry a meat eater. By the time I marry someone, I'd be in a very committed relationship with them, so they definitely have to reciprocate my same values and just like lifestyle in general. So I would not marry a meat eater. I would really love them to be vegan at that point. Another question I often get is, will I raise my children vegan? And I feel like this is a very simple answer, and yes, of course I'll raise my children vegan because it is something I'm so passionate about, so why wouldn't I raise my children vegan? And another question that like kind of goes into this is, if I raise my children vegan, what if they don't want to be vegan anymore? And my answer to this is pretty much all children love animals. They have a very strong connection to animals, and pretty much most children do not want to eat animals. If like they really knew, you know, the way animal products get to our table, they wouldn't want to consume it. And I would definitely be very open with my children and educate them like to the full extent that I could. So I definitely feel like they'd have that natural bond, you know, that children have, and they'd also be making that ethical connection. So I really don't feel like they would ever want to try animal products. If they ever did want to see what animal products taste like, there's so many meat alternatives and substitutes for animal products, like Beyond Meat, which you guys should definitely try the Beyond Meat burger, it's so good. Like Beyond Meat, Gardein, so they can definitely still have the taste of animal products without the cruelty involved. And a question that I often get is, how can I be an activist in my community, like an activist for veganism or animal rights? And I feel like there are lots of ways. So social media is a great way. So like on Instagram, on YouTube, just try to promote veganism, inspire and educate people, because that's the best you can do. Also, if you go to school, you can like start a vegan club at your school. A lot of people are interested in veganism, but they may not have the resources, you know, like, or the education, you know, to know about veganism, so it could be your job to educate them, and I feel like school's a really good way to do that. And another way would be to write to legislators. I'll put like all the links in the bottom, but just like bills like the ag-gag law, and just you can create bills to ban gestational crates, veal crates in your state. We definitely need to take action, so just try to do that. Be involved in vegan meetups, go to VegFest, like Vegan Festival. Like I went to VegFest in LA, and it's so much fun being around like-minded people, and it's really great inspiration too. Just be around people that inspire you, and this is for all aspects of your life. Be the best version of yourself. I always say surround yourself with like-minded individuals that inspire you and get you passionate about things. So just, you know, and that's what I think vegan festivals do. Not all of us can go to vegan festivals, but just try to surround yourself with like-minded individuals, even just watching vegan YouTubers. Just, you know, like promoting the vegan message to the best of your ability. So those are all the questions for now, guys. You could always leave more questions in the comments down below, and I can create another video sometime. But I hope you enjoy. I definitely will create more videos, so just leave some video suggestions down below, and I'll hopefully see you guys later. Bye!